Yeah.
Voice over feelings, we don't flinch.
I don't chase closure, I just close doors. If you cross that line, you don't come back on my porch. Red dirt on my boots, blacklist in my phone. Used to talk it out, now I talk in a colder tone. You want heart to heart, I want facts and proof. You tell half a story, I just watch you two get loose. I was raised on stand up, now sit down and heal. You can cry in the pickup, but I still turn the wheel. Force over feelings, I don't bend, I don't break. You can pray for my mercy, but that's your mistake. You say listen to your heart, mine's made of steel and steel strings. Out here it's action over talking. Force over feeling, yeah, force over feeling, yeah, force over feeling, yeah. Used to swallow pride just to keep you calm. Now I swallow rage till it's dripping from my palm. You post threats online, I pull up in real life. You write long explanations, I write your name with a knife. You say that hurt me, I say that proof. Pain build muscle while you chase truth. You want apologies, I want results. You wanna circle the process, I wanna vote for my folks. Force over feelings, I don't bend, I don't break. You can pray for my mercy, but that's your mistake. You say listen to your heart, mine's made of steel and steel strings. Out here it's action over talking. Force over feelings, force over feelings, force over feelings. Giving me all my peace, I choose me every time. If it's you or my pride, guess you fall on that line. I don't run from the heat, I just tighten my jaw. You quote all of your traumas, I just quote what I'll enforce by law. Yeah. Force over feelings, I don't bend, I don't break. You can pray for my mercy, but that's your mistake. You say listen to your heart, mine's made of steel and steel strings. Out here it's action over talk. Force over feelings, yeah. Say it then mean it, yeah. You can keep your healing, yeah. I'll keep my demon, yeah. Force over feelings, yeah. Force over feelings, yeah. Say it then mean it, yeah. You can keep your healing, yeah. I'll keep my demon.
Dust on my boots, gun in the glove, name on the deed, blood on the love.
Yeah. Came from a long line, hard heads, hard time, barbed wire, jawline, talk slick, cross that line. Still in the console, grin like a fox, so you pray I applied though. Heart stay cutthroat, whole town whisper, ride slow, big spurs. I don't do switch words, I just flip switch, sir. Red dirt, black ice, cars cut, roll dice. You bark, I bite twice, think twice, not quite. Boulder Dash, I don't backtrack. If I say it, then I stand on that. Whole damn past on my back strap, turn that weight into straight payback. Boulder Dash, watch me crash that any wall that they stack, I smash. Call my bluff, you get rolled right fast. Rock by rock till your raw nerve cracks. You want that smoke talk, I bring that walk talk. Blueprint, white chalk, you just tick-tock. Front porch, floodlight, you boys bugs bite. I'm that frostbite, ride in broad light. Big bell, small patience, whole click, all faces. None of y'all foundation, all show, no cases. Mine red, guilty, hands stayed filthy. Built in the drought, boy, you just drip well tea. I don't do backseat, I'm that crack street, split in your concrete right under your clean sneaks. You chase cloud air, I chase land here. You post, I post bailed, and I post up clear. Boulder Dash, I don't backtrack. If I say it, then I stand on that. Whole damn past on my back strap, turn that weight into straight payback. Boulder Dash, watch me crash that. Any wall that they stack, I smash. Call my bluff, you get rolled right fast. Rock by rock till your raw nerve cracks. Who gon' shade me? Name them. I don't do threats, I frame them. Turn every slight to a payment, turn every cane to a pavement. Big chip on my shoulder, heavier, colder. Stomp to the ground, split open. turn hill to Boulder Dash. I don't backtrack. If I say it, then I stand on that. Whole damn pass on my past strap. Turn that weight into straight payback. Boulder Dash, watch me crash that. Any wall that they stack, I smash. Call my bluff, you get rolled right fast. Rock by rock till your whole world crash.
Granddaddy's Bible on the day. Hollow point box in the console. Mud on my boots from the back road. Past praying with one eye open, another on a chokehold. Just say, boy, you been here before. Told him, yeah, but I keep leading through the side door. Couple kin in the ground, couple kin on the run. Couple stars on my soul, I don't soul to no one. Got a cross on my neck, got a chip on my shoulder. Good heart, bad habits, and they both get bolder. If you look in my eyes, you gon' see what I meant. I ain't perfect, I ain't polished, I ain't innocent. I ain't innocent, I'm just honest. Carry my dirt like it's caught on my promise. Halo crooked, but I still repent. Hands ain't clean, but my words are meant. Got a blast like a trunk for the brick and steel. Got a future ride shotgun telling me to heal. I ain't innocent, I'm just different. Raised on a sin skill, chasing redemption. Mama said, baby, don't she end up like your dad. Same jaw, same temper, same good gone bad. I've been fighting that mirror since my first black eye. Bottle in my right hand, Bible in my left side. I done broke that in the truck, stop. Cheese on my boots, back pressed to the wall. Told God, if you want me, then this what you get. Bust on my halo, smoke on my breath. I ain't innocent, I'm just honest. Carry my dirt like it's part of my promise. Ain't old crooked, but I still repent. Hands ain't clean, but my words cement. Got a bags like a trunk full of bigger steel. Got a future riding shotgun telling me to heal. I ain't innocent, I'm just different. Raised on the scene, still chasing redemption. I'm a prayer in the bar fight. I'm a storm in the porch light. I'm the sir that came too late. I'm the lock on the pretty game, but I keep knocking up a step. Blood on the wood from the life I live. And for you, can they don't even know it ain't. Not the same, just a singer that won't get in. I ain't innocent, I'm just honest. Carry my dirt like it's part of my promise. Halo crooked, but I still repent. Hands ain't clean, but my worst name. Got a pass like a trunk for the brick and steel. Got a future ride shot, gon' tell the man to heal. I ain't innocent, I'm just different. Raised on the scene, still chasing the damn shot. Bible on my dash, engine running high. Everything Arabic, angels in my blind spot. If you riding wavy, then you know what DC. I ain't innocent, I'm just his kid.
Red clay, drive 'em out, hand steady. Eyes out. I don't chase what's running, I just stand my ground. Feel that gravel humming every step they sound. Blueprints say I'm ready, but my pulse don't race. I got patience like a preacher with a still set face. Dust on my collar from a life I bet. Every scar on my knuckles got a name on it. Ain't a bark in my body, I've been raised to lurk. You can smell when I'm coming like sweat and dirt. T first, I don't talk that much. If I move, I could. If I stayed on touch. T first, I don't blink, I learn. You can play with fire till it starts to burn. T first, I don't pull, I jerk. If I bite, If you ever see me silent, that's your only luck. Gotta calm in the chaos like a porch in rain. Let them drown in the drama, I just hold my aim. Gotta deal with the dirt that I plan to pay. Every mile on this road, put bone in my name. Ain't a mask on this jaw, what you see, that's me. Every truth that I swallow turns sharp in my teeth. Teeth first, I don't talk that much. If I move, I could. If I stay, don't touch. Teeth first, I don't blink, I learn. You can play with fire till it starts to burn. Teeth first, I don't pull, I jerk. If I bite that line, then I make it work. Teeth first, I was born to hunt, not search. I ain't here for applause, I'm here for the kill. Soft word, hard law, soft hands, hard will. Let them flex, let them flash, let them die by thirst. I stay last, I stay still, I strike. Teeth first, I don't talk that much. If I move, I could. If I stay, don't touch. Teeth first, I don't blink, I learn. You can play with fire till it starts to burn. Teeth first, I don't pull, I jerk. If I bite that line, then I make it work. Teeth first, hey. I was born to hunt, not search. Half tank in a rusty Ford, talking to the bugs on the windshield. Mile signs like scoreboards flash, counting every way I could've stayed still. You left your boots in the backseat, like proof this all was real. Radio low, but my brain loud, turning every small cut into a big deal. I'm alone with thoughts on this two-lane road. They run too fast, they hit too slow. Every what it feels like a stone in my throat, in my chest, in my soul. If I turn back now, do I lose my pride? If I keep straight, do I lose my life? I ain't scared of dark or the long drive home. I'm just scared of being alone with thoughts. One ring on the dash from your coffee, stain shaped just like a question mark. Your laugh sitting in my memory, same place where the arguments part. I scroll your name at the red light, thumb hovering like it might spark. Type you up, then delete it twice. Let the green light pull me through the dark. I'm alone with thoughts on this two-lane road. They run too fast, they hit too slow. Every word, it feels like a stone in my throat, in my chest, in my soul. If I turn back now, do I lose my pride? If I keep straight, do I lose my life? I ain't scared of dark or the long drive home. I'm just scared of being alone with thoughts. Maybe you're staring at the same sky, swearing you're fine while you check your phone. Maybe we're both just acting tough, both too stubborn to drive back home. Engine numb sounds like my heartbeat, shaking but it still holds on. Guess I'll ride this line till something breaks, or these voices finally soften and are gone. I'm alone with thoughts on this two-lane road. They run too fast, they hit too slow. Every word, it feels like a stone in my throat, in my chest, in my soul. If I turn back now, do I lose my pride? If I keep straight, do I lose my life? I ain't scared of dark or the long drive home. I'm just scared of being alone with thoughts. Alone with thoughts. Alone with thoughts.
Boots in the dirt, gold on my teeth, dust on my shirt, faith in my reach.
Yeah. Small town, big chips sitting on my neck. Told God if I swing, better keep me in check. Got a long bed, dream, short fuse in my chest. With a Bible on the dash and a demon in the dead. Red clay on the rims, black tin on the glare. Keep it clean on the surface, leave the mud in the air. They keep barking at the gate, I ain't feeling the threat. I've been hunting my regrets, got them hanging like this. I was quiet in the storm till the thunder got bored. Tried to drown me in the flood, I just sharpened my sword. Whole world on my back, every scar, every score. You can hear it in my chest when I step on that floor. Listen, that's the lion's roar. Heavy when I walk through the door. Pray on my knees, then I swing once more. Heart still pure, but my hands got war. That's the lion's roar. Turn that pain to a part of the score. Ain't back down, I was built for the goal. Say my name, feel hear the lion roar. That's a lion. I don't chase validation, I just chase what I'm owed. Got them pale in the face when they read what I wrote. Turn my losses into land, every no in the rose. Now my hat brim low, but my standards are cold. Never begged for a seat, I just carved out a chair. If you talk on my name, say you saw me prepare. Say you watched me in the gym when the lights weren't there. Saw me fight for my breath, still refused to despair. I was quiet in the storm till the thunder got bored. Tried to drown me in the flood, I just sharpened my sword. Whole world on my back, every scar, every score. You can hear it in my chest when I step on that floor. That's the lion's roar. Whoa, heavy when I walk through the door. Pray on my knees, then I swing once more. Heart still pure, but my hands got war. That's the lion's roar. Turn that pain to a part of the score. Ain't back down, I was built for the gore. Say my name, feel the flame, hear the lion's roar. That's a riot. I was raised on rust and rum. Learned to stand when the fear went numb. Got a jaw made of steel, got a will that's a gun. If I draw, better run, better run, better run. That's a lion's roar. Heavy when I walk through the door. Pray on my knees, then I swing once more. Heart still pure, but my hands got war. That's a lion's roar. Turn that pain to a part of the score. Ain't back down, I was built for the gore. Say my name, feel the flame, hear the lion's roar. That's a lion's roar. Boots on the dash, dust on the dash cam lens. Blue lights in the rearview, I just laugh at them again. Yeah, tat on my neck, say my met, still on my hip, mud on my vest. Came from a place where the law don't stretch, only thing straight around here is a thread. I've been a problem, they praying on visit. Raised on that quiet, they ride the misfitted. Say they want smoke, they don't know how lit it is. Talking and talking to see how twisted. Yeah, I'm twisted, bend but I never break. I'm gifted, turn pain to a war cry. Lifted, turn rage to a blade. I'm vicious, yeah, I'm twisted. Tore up, but I still walk upright. Dark mind with a match at midnight. Wrong move, get your whole world flipped quick. Yeah, I'm twisted. Mama said, boy, that temper gon' drown you. Pass so loud, swear I still hear it hound you. Drink all the guilt, but the ghost still around you. Name in their mouths, they don't talk what I've been through. Yeah, bite on a bit, I don't fold, I don't flinch. Life on the edge, just an everyday inch. Hard like a lock, that'll snap at a wrench. Pray for my soul, but it's fixed with a trench. I walk that line with a saint on visit. Raised on that clash, the cash, that physics. Said I'd be nothing, I turned to a ticket. Bet on myself, hit the gas, then I flick it. Yeah, I'm twisted, bent, but I never break. I'm gifted, turn pain to a war cry. Lifted, turn rage to a blade. I'm vicious, yeah, I'm twisted. Tore up, but I still walk upright. Dark mind with a match at midnight. Wrong move, get your whole world flipped quick. Yeah, I'm twisted. I don't want peace if it feel like a muzzle. I don't want love if it come with a puzzle. Say I'm too much cause I cut through the subtle. Cross that line, you get dragged through the rubble. Hey, I made a throne out of rust and regrets. I made a crown out of fights and the threats. You want the truth, I ain't changing to fit this.
Crooked halo, yeah, I wear it, I'm twisted. Yeah, I'm twisted, bent, but I never break. I'm gifted, turn pain to a war cry. Lifted, turn rage to a blade. I'm vicious. Yeah, I'm twisted. Throw up, but I still walk upright. Dark mind with a match at midnight. Wrong move, get your whole world flipped quick. Yeah, I'm twisted.
Booze on bones, mud on the stone. Talking to the names, like the dial on my phone. Wind in the pines, crows in the sky. I brought all my goals to look me in the eye.
Yeah. Pulled up slow by the rusty gate. Truck lights off, just the ash and faith. Bottle in the cab, passed on my plate. Told myself leave, but I came too late. Mama said, son, every debt gets due. Granddad's plot got my last name too. All these years I was blaming you, but the man in the mirror, where's your boots? Drop that dirt on your box, I was bitter. Spit out words that still taste like liquor. Now every harvest, every dead winter, I feel that heat when the sky gets dimmer. This my graveyard apology, talking through the granite, through the weeds. If I could trade my pride for peace, I'd lay it right here at your feet. I was hard-headed, hard to reach, left you with my anger on repeat. Now it's just crickets and memories. This my graveyard apology. I remember that porch, that August rain. You said, boy, don't run from pain. I slammed that door, drove straight away. Left you coughing in the hallway haze. They said you asked if I'd come around. I was 3 beers deep on the edge of town, talking too loud, trying to drown it out, while your heart wrote his last sound. Carved in stone is your sunrise, yeah. Carved in me is my wildfire fear. I ain't scared of dirt, I ain't scared of hell. I'm scared you heard every word I yell. This my graveyard apology, talking through the granite, through the weeds. If I could trade my pride for peace, I'd lay it right here at your feet. I was hard-headed, hard to reach, left you with my anger on repeat. Now it's just crickets and memories. This my graveyard apology. If you can hear me past the clay, past the roots, past my mistakes, take this curse off my last name. Let your blood run clean in my veins. I ain't asking you to let me slide, I'm just tired of this waiting inside. So I kneel where the wild grass hides, let a grown man finally cry. This my graveyard apology, talking through the granite, through the weeds. If I could trade my pride for peace, I'd lay it right here at your feet. I was hard-headed, hard to reach, left you with my anger on repeat. Now it's just crickets and memories. This my graveyard apology.
Boots on bone, mud on the stone. I leave my hate here, and I walk home alone.
Old dust on my boots, new tread on the road. Granddad in my jawline when I lock and reload. I don't talk too much, I just measure my aim. Got a calm in the chaos, it remembers my name. Black coffee in a thermos, sun cutting the fog. Hear my people in the quiet like a growling a dog. Every step, every breath, feel it under this skin. Whole bloodline rumbling every time I begin. Yeah, there's ancestral noise, low in my chest. That voice telling me stand, don't fall. Cold mind
talk on the paper, but in spirit they full. Got my hand on the wheel, eyes cut through the glare. Calm king energy, you can feel when I stare. Talk cheap where I'm from, so I work in the dark. Let the results draw the line, let the silence remark. I'm a fuse, never frantic, but the power is prime. Got a whole field listening every time that I rhyme. This ancestral noise, low in my chest, that voice telling me stand, don't fold. Cold mind, hot soul, I'm poised. I don't flinch, I don't chase. Just call my mark in the clay. I move slow, I move sure by choice. Everything I do, this ancestral noise. I ain't praying for a shortcut, I'm just walking how they walk. Heavy footsteps in my quiet, every echo talking sharp. I'm the answer to a promise, they engraved in the dirt. Turn that pressure into calm, turn that calm into work. It's ancestral noise, low in my chest, that voice telling me stand, don't fold. Cold mind, hot soul, I'm poised. I don't chase, just call my mark in the clay. I move slow, I move sure by choice. Everything I do, this ancestral noise. Yeah. They thought I'd break out here, but I blow them out where they left me. Wide open. Got my name in their mouth, I could taste the venom. Every room I like around, I just learn to send them. Little dirt on my boots, that's my kind of denim. Turn a scar to a story, yeah, I really been them. Sun beating on my back, no shade where I stand. Eat a little feel with my life in my hands. Whole world watching, waiting for me to bed. And I just dig my heel deeper in the red clay sand. I'm wild in the open, art on display, yeah, the whole thing showing. They throw stones, I'll turn them to totems. Standing like a fast cold, full same movie. If it's kill or be broken, I bite down hard on the words unspoken. You can name where my who's been groping. I bleed and I grin. I'm wild in the open. Hey, they say pressure make diamonds on the coat to be back. I'm the heat up, I been sleeping they neck. Hear who whisper every screenshot, every cheap shot. Just another coyote, I keep hanging from the tree top. Mama said, boy, let them see your cracks. If a light come through it, it cut you wet. So I walk like a target with a bullseye chest. Dare a man to take a shot, I'm ready to the rest. I'm wild in the open, part on display, and the whole thing show it. They throw stones, I'll turn them to totems. Standing like a famous bogus boots ain't moving. If it's kill or be broken, I bite down hard on the words unspoken. You can name when my wounds be hoping. I bleed and I clean. I'm wild in the open. Let them circle, let them point fingers. And little stain, this makes me man. It paints a black stain true. And run it up, I pay that due. I'm wild in the open, out on display, yeah, the whole thing showing. They throw stones, I turn them to totems. Standing like a fence post, boots ain't moving. If it's kill or be broken, I bite down hard on the words unspoken. You can name when my wounds be groping. I bleed and I grin. I'm wild in the open. Yeah, I bleed and I grin. I'm wild in the open.
coffee gone cold on the counter. Steam died out before the sun. Dog stares hard at the doorway like he waiting on someone. Shadows sit wrong on the dresser. Frames turned down, face to the wood. Phone lit once, then nothing. Guess I'm left here with the should. Something's off in the way this room remembers you. Every chair feels like it's hiding news. Air too still, like it's holding back a storm I knew. Can't explain it, but it's bleeding through. Something's off, and it's sitting in my chair like truth. Boots by the door, still muddy, but the key rack looks too clean. Mail piled up in a shoebox, all my days stuck in between. I talk out loud in the kitchen just to hear a human sound. Your name slips out like a habit, then I shut my own voice down. I used to trust the quiet, now the quiet cuts my eye. Every little creek feel certain, every small draft feel like sign. I'm counting lies like cattle, running circles in my head. The side of the bed stays tight, like it's waiting to be fed. Something's off in the way these walls lean in on me. Pictures tell like they got history. Yeah, too thin, like it's tied to what it has to keep. All my thoughts pacing but never speak. Something's off, and it's on underneath my teeth.
Red clay on my Timbs, truck parked crooked in the ditch line. Bottle in the door, little zip by the floor. Every bad choice sitting in the high beams, green full of grit. Whole town say I'm too far gone. Mama keep a Bible on the dash, crack spine, but every verse bounce off this stone. Ain't no angels on this back road, just smoke, just steel, just shadows. I don't need a halo, I wear my sins like camo. If there's a heaven for the lost ones, they ain't sending me that map. No, ain't no angels where I roll. Yeah, ain't no angels where I roll. Warrants in the glove box, name on a list at the county. Judge know my face, sheriff know my rage. They all betting that the dirt gon' drown me. Cross on my neck, cold gold on a burnt out heart. Say a quick prayer when the blue lights flare. Then I hit the gas and I tear it apart. Ain't no angels on this back road, just smoke, just steel, just shadows. I don't need a halo, I wear my sins like camo. If there's a heaven for the lost ones, they ain't sending me that map. No, ain't no angels where I roll. Ain't no angels where I roll. Hey. If God listen, he know I'm stubborn. Stared at the sky, never got answers, so I talk to the dark. Talk to the gravel, talk to the scars on my hand from the battles. Raised by the wolves, fed by the famine. Hard like a hammer, hitting rusted and never hit. Grace ever came and came too late. All I ever learned was fight, not change. Ain't no angels on this back road, just smoke, just steel, just shadows. I don't need a halo, I wear my sins like camo. If there's a heaven for the lost ones, they ain't sending me that map. Though ain't no angel where I go. Ain't no angel.
and I know, yeah.
Head down low, boots on brick, wrong size box, you can't make it fit.
Yeah. They drew that line, tried to hand me the chalk, said boy fall in, I just kept on walking. Same old script, same 3 chords they picked, but I burned that page, turned pain into profit. Rust on the rails, but I jumped that track. Whole damn town trying to ride my back. Change my name to the small time fence, but I bite that nail, spit out their 2 cents. No rope fits round this wild neck, you ain't bred this, I'm my own damn wreck. You can tug, you can pull, you can talk your shit, but I don't bow down, no rope fits. No rope fits on this heavy head, tie me down in your words, I break your thread. You can pray, you can push, you can throw your bricks, I walk straight through, no rope fits. Yeah, they sell that dream, same size, 1 rack. I rip that tag, ain't returning jack. Gold on the shell, but it's all full shine. I'd rather eat dirt than swallow your line. You draw my path in your rear view glass, but I don't ride on your borrowed gas. Stay in your place is a dead man's wish. I cut that tape, turn the whole board flip. No rope fits round this wild neck, you ain't bred this, I'm my own damn wreck. You can tug, you can pull, you can talk your shit, but out bound, no rope fits. No rope fits on this heavy head, tie me down in your words, I break your thread. You can pray, you can push, you can throw your bricks, I walk straight through, no rope fits. No rope, no rope. Wrong man, wrong day for your tired little plan. I was built off dust, not your diagram. You can weigh my worth on your crooked scale, but that thing snaps clean every time I exhale. Woo! No rope fits round this wild neck, you ain't bred this, I'm my own damn wreck. You can tug, you can pull, you can talk your shit, but I bow down, no rope fits. No rope fits on this heavy head, call my name in the steel till the steel gets bent. You can pray, you can push, you can throw your bricks, I walk straight through, no rope fits. Yeah, no rope fits. 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 No rope fits.
Granddad's Bible in the truck door. Happy pages, grateful storm.
Boot prints, blood stains on that floorboard rug. He always said, boy, ashes don't judge. Red clay cape on my busted teens to smell smoke. When the night went spins on town talking about the fight side pit, like they never lit a match, then watched it stick. I seen halos hang from a shotgun rack, bracing a bottle rolling in the back. Halo, halo, then the horns show up, but the dirt on your hands make a man stand up. Ashes don't judge, they just fall where they fall. Smoke don't choose who it stains on the wall. You can point black fingers, you can twist that truth, but 500 same on saying a fool. Yeah, saying a fool. Ashes don't judge, they just ride on the wheels, stick to my boots. When I walk where I be, you can talk that talk about the wrong I've done. Dust on your Bible look just like my son. Tattoo number, humble will I grig up brands in my teeth. Then I halfway spit, dirt road quiet, and the review blast on my dose in the middle road strap. Court date Monday, I ain't sleep since June. Still I hum that hymn by the empty tomb. Cross on my chest like a chain I drag. If a scar I got, just another small flag. They say, boy, you bad like a good clean soul, but I seen angels where the junk is choked. Seen on the wind, stick to my boots. When I walk where I been, you can call me lost like I can't be saved. But you hide your sins where you park your craze. Hands in the air ain't the same as clean. I've seen holy eyes do the darkest pain. So if you see my past in the flames I keep, just remember your mama's dress that burned holes in it. Don't judge, they just fall where they fall. Smoke, don't choose the weak stains on the wall. You can point a dang finger, you can twist that truth, but fire burn the same on the same fool.
You slam the cupboard like it's saying my name. Forks on the counter, little earthquakes of blame. Half-drunk coffee, cold ring on the wood. You stare through the window like I'm made out of smoke. You say I'm changing the subject, I say you're changing the truth. We're both talking in circles, wearing holes in this roof, yeah. Feels like I'm breathing too loud in this house. Every sigh, every heartbeat counts. You hear a crime in the quiet in my mouth. Guess I'm guilty of breathing too loud. If every word's gonna start a new war, I'll just fade, I'll just ghost through the floor. But I can't hold my breath anymore now. I'm just breathing, breathing too loud. You fold the laundry like you're loading a gun. Each shirt in the basket, another thing I've done. Your mama's in the speaker saying, boy, don't you dare. I'm in the kitchen trying to disappear in the chair. My boots by the back door ready, truck keys cold in my hand. One more fight and I'm gone, but then your voice pulls me back again. Feels like I'm breathing too loud in this house. Every sigh, every heartbeat counts. You hear crime in the quiet in my mouth. Guess I'm guilty of breathing too loud. If every word's gonna start a new war, I'll just fade, I'll just go through the floor. But I can't hold my breath anymore now. I'm just breathing, breathing too loud. Maybe it ain't the volume, maybe it's what you feel. You don't trust I'm staying, so you hate when I'm here. If silence is safer, why's it cut like a plow? If you don't want my heartbeat, why you count it out loud? Feels like I'm breathing too loud in this house. Every sigh, every heartbeat counts. You hear a crime in the quiet in my mouth. Guess I'm guilty of breathing too loud. If every word's gonna start a new war, I'll just fade, I'll just ghost through the floor. But I can't hold my breath anymore now. I'm just breathing, breathing too loud. Red dirt on these boots, ash burns in my seat. Mama said pray for peace. I learned to pray with my teeth. Judge talking like you know me, Bible on the stand like a badge. I kept my stare on the floorboards, hands wrapped around my own past. They said, boy, you're too far gone, like I don't know where I am. I built a throne out of trouble, made a crown from my own hands, yeah. I earned every scar on this skin, every cut, every bruise. I mean, you can hate every road I drove, but you ain't bled for the life I chose. I earned every scar that I wear, every swing, every fight, every dare. You can judge from your silver car, but you ain't paid for a single scar. Cold steel in my waistband, warm beer on the dash by the cross. Got friends carved in these tombstones, got names carved in my thoughts. They try to buy my silence, I turn that off for the smoke. I'd rather sleep in a cell than live chained to a joke. They said, son, you should lay low, like that fear ain't just a chain. I took that weight off my shoulders, now it's synced in my last name. I earned every scar on this skin, every cut, every bruise. I mean, you can hate every road I drove, but you ain't bled for the life I chose. I earned every scar that I wear, every swing, every fight, every dare. You can judge from your silver car, but you ain't paid for a single scar. I ain't asked for your mercy, didn't beg for your grace. I just stared at my reflection till I could stand that face. If I heal, it's cause I fought, not cause the world got soft. If I rise, it's from that dirt where they swore I stay lost, yeah. I earned every scar on this skin, every cut, every bruise. I mean, you can hate every road I drove, but you ain't bled for the life I chose. I earned every scar that I wear, every swing, every fight, every dare. You can talk from your shining bar, but you ain't paid for a single scar. Nah. Judge said, so you got proof? I said, yeah. Me, I'm the proof. Red clay on my boots, dust on my Bible, name on that mailbox, that my only title. Whole town talking, say I'm on a spiral, but I walked through hell once, came back for survival. Mama said pray, daddy said fight, so I keep that faith right next to my pride. Scars on my knuckles from the wrong and the right. I answer to the mirror every long late night. No alibi, it's just me and my mistakes. Every bad road that I paved, every promise that I broke on the way. No alibis. If I did it, I'ma say, put the blame on my first and last name. I'm the one who's gonna stand in the flame. No alibis. I was broke and I broke down for it, sleeping in the back, cold spine on the floor. Friends said, run, man, you facing that storm. I said, I am that storm. What you think I was born for? Got pulled in, hands up, bright light. They asked who was riding that line. I ain't point left, I ain't point right. I just leaned in low, said mine. Every mile, every fight, no alibi. It's just me and my mistakes. Every bad road that I paved, every promise that I broke on the way. No alibis. If I did it, I'ma say, put the blame on my first and last name. I'm the one who's gonna stand in the flame. No alibis. I ain't hiding in a cracked up story. I ain't blaming any past that for me. If it's ugly, let it be ugly. If it's heavy, let it be on me. No alibi. It's just me and my mistakes. Every bad road that I paved, every promise that I broke on the way. No alibi. If I did it, I'ma say, put the blame on my first and last name. I'm the one that's gonna stand in the flame. No alibi.
Two hands on the wheel, one eye on the time. Rear view full of red, but they fading behind. Hey, dark glass cutting through the county. Mouth sign flickers like it know about me. Phone on silent, heart on loud. Thoughts in the trunk riding under this cloud. Glove box secrets, dust on the dash. Whole life teetering on a half tank gas, yeah. Night won't snitch, but the dawn might talk. So I ride this line between the law and the lost. Headlights stitched through the black like chalk. What I did, what I didn't, only God keeps style. Night won't snitch, keep my name off lips. If the stars know something, they ain't saying it yet. Night won't snitch while the wheels still spin. If I make it for the sun, then the shadows my kin. Back road bending like it hide my sin. County line coming like a knife on skin. Sirens far, sound small in the wind. Every echo ask how close you been. Seatbelt tight like a promise I broke. Ashtray full, prayers in smoke. One more exit, one more lie, one more chance not to testify. Night won't snitch, but the dawn might talk. So I ride this line between the law and the lost. Headlights stitched through the black like chalk. What I did, what I didn't, only God keeps style. Night won't snitch, keep my name off lips. If the stars know something, they ain't saying it yet. Night won't snitch while the wheels still spin. If I make it for the sun, then the shadows my kin. Yeah, the truth get pulled in the high beam glare. Will it look like me in that cold hard stare? If the road remember it, every tire marked trail, will it call my story or erase my tale? Night won't snitch, but the dawn might talk. So I ride this line between the law and the lost. Headlights stitched through the black like chalk. What I did, what I didn't, only God keeps style. Night won't snitch, keep my name off lips. If the stars know something, they ain't saying it yet. Night won't snitch while these wheels still spin. If I make it for the sun, then the shadows my kin. Two hands on the wheel, one prayer on my tongue. If the dark stay quiet, I might see one more song. Headlights hum on the blacktop. Empty dash, couple scars on the wheel. Rear view catching that same old ghost. Won't say a word, but I feel it. Ash on my jeans, ash on my past. Motel Bible in the floorboard crack. County line sign in the side view fading. Heart in my throat like I'm probation breaking. Glove box stash in a dead phone blanket. Okay, sober than a whole song thinking. Left my name on a small town fire. Every mile I add another lie to the pile. I'm just waiting for blue in the mirror, waiting on the flash on the fear. Every little shadow look clearer, every little sin feel nearer. So I stay in my lane, hands steady, eyes on the road. Sin's heavy, windows down, haircut like a razor. Waiting for blue in the mirror, in the mirror. Gaslight low, but my luck run lower. Tag half paid and my temper gets shorter. Saw two lights flip way back at the exit. Pulse jump quick like, boy, that's your message. Name in the system, trust in the ditch. Mama still praying I run the edge. A fast cash, quick deals in the dark. Of being that kid they expected from the start. I'm just waiting for blue in the mirror, waiting on the flash on the fear. Every little shadow look clearer, every little sin feel nearer. So I stay in my lane, hands steady, eyes on the road. Sin's heavy, windows down, haircut Mud on the chrome pipes, Bible in the dash, yeah. Trouble in my taillights. Hey! Got a true ring on my solo cup. Last year tags and I still pull up. Sheriff know my first name, middle name, still wait when I ride past the county line. Turn that back road into my state. John Deere cap still full of rain. They said, boy, pick a side, choose one life. I said both, then I lit that night. No fence line, I don't split my blood, I don't draw that line. Got a pistol in the console, cross on the mirror. Engine talking loud, make the doubt come clearer. No fence line, boots in the gravel, gold on my spine. 1 foot in the pew, 1 foot in the pit. If you don't like it, you can choke on it. Yeah, no fence line. County girl riding with a nose ring. Ain't that pray with a mama, then she roll it up sky high. Keg in the creek, but the clip stay close. Turn the barn to a bar, to a brag, to a toast. Stack hay, stack check, same damn hands. From a small town map to a big boy plan. They talk big talk from a safe online, but they hush when they see these eyes. No fence line, I don't split my blood, I don't draw that line. Got a pistol in the console, cross on the mirror. Engine talking loud, make the doubt come clearer. No fence line, boots in the gravel, gold on my spine. 1 foot in the pew, 1 foot in the pit. If you don't like it, you can choke on it. Yeah, yeah, no fence line.
Either love me or leave me. Ain't I halfway? Believe me, I was raised on yes ma'am, raised on war. Kick that gate clean off the post, not yours.
Nah. No fence line, I don't split my blood, I don't draw that line. Got a pistol in the console, cross on the mirror. Engine talking loud, make the doubt come clearer. No fence line, boots in the gravel, gold on my spine. 1 foot in the pew, 1 foot in the pit. If you don't like it, you can choke on it. No fence line. No fence line.